Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the silence of space, not emptiness, but infinity. No edges, no walls, only motion and light drifting in endless night. The universe doesn't shout its secrets, it whispers through the glow of ancient stars and the breath of distant galaxies. Tonight, we'll drift through those whispers together. 30 quiet mysteries about the cosmos and about ourselves. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where in the world are you listening from? Share your city or country in the comments below, and if this kind of calm storytelling feels like home, give this video a like and subscribe. It helps me know where in the night sky our listeners are shining. Now, let's begin. Fact 1. The stars within us. Everything you are, your bones, your blood, your breath, was born in the death of something enormous. Billions of years ago, massive stars lived fast and died violently, exploding in brilliant supernovas. Those explosions forged the heavy elements, carbon, calcium, iron, oxygen, the building blocks of life itself. Each atom in your body once burned in a cosmic furnace. The gold in your ring, the calcium in your teeth, the oxygen you breathe right now, all of it was created in stars that no longer exist. When those stars died, they scattered their ashes across space, and those ashes became everything: oceans, mountains, trees, people. You are not separate from the universe. You are its continuation. The atoms that make you are ancient, older than Earth, older than the sun. When you look at the night sky, you're not just gazing at stars. You're looking into your own origin story. Fact 2. The center that does not exist. When we look at the night sky, it feels like we're standing in the center of something vast. But in truth, there is no center, no middle, no edge, no outside at all. The universe isn't like a balloon expanding from one point in space. It's space itself that's expanding, everywhere, all at once. If you could travel to the edge of the observable universe and look back, you'd see galaxies rushing away from you just as we see them rushing from us. To every observer, the universe appears centered on their view. It's humbling and strangely comforting. No one stands at the center of everything, and yet, in a cosmic sense, everyone does. Each point in space is equally the middle of it all. You are not in the universe. You are the universe looking out from one of its infinite centers. Fact 3. The beginning without end. We know when time began, about 13.8 billion years ago, with the first flash of light and energy we call the Big Bang, but the question of where it ends, that remains open. Time has a beginning, but space may stretch forever. No wall, no edge, no curtain hiding what's beyond, just more space curving into itself. Imagine walking on the surface of a sphere. You could travel endlessly without ever finding an end. Space may work the same way, finite in volume, but with no border. So while time is a line that began and keeps moving forward, space might be a circle without a rim, a timeless dance, a universe that began, but never truly ends. Fact 4. The light of the past. When you look at the stars, you're not seeing what they are. You're seeing what they were. Light travels fast, but the universe is vast beyond imagination. The glow of the nearest star takes over 4 years to reach us. From the farthest galaxies, light has been traveling for billions of years before it touches your eyes. Every starlit night is a time machine. The light you see tonight may have left its source before Earth even existed. Some stars you admire are already gone, their light only now arriving after their death. What you're seeing is an echo, a ghost of brilliance that outlived its source. So when you gaze upward, you're not just seeing the sky, you're witnessing memory itself. The night is a collection of stories, still crossing the ocean of time to reach you. Fact 5. The expanding silence. When we say the universe is expanding, it's easy to imagine galaxies rushing away through space. But that's not quite true. They aren't moving through space. Space itself is growing beneath them. Imagine dots drawn on a balloon. As the balloon inflates, the dots drift apart, not because they're moving, but because the surface between them stretches. That's what's happening on a cosmic scale. Every second, the invisible fabric of space stretches a little more, carrying galaxies with it like leaves on a rising tide. And here's the strangest part. This expansion doesn't slow down. It accelerates, pushed by something unseen, dark energy. You're not just in space, you're part of it. The universe isn't expanding out there, it's expanding through you, quietly, constantly, endlessly. Fact 6. The vanishing horizon. It sounds impossible. Nothing can move faster than light, right? But in our expanding universe, some galaxies really are receding faster than light speed, and yet Einstein's laws remain untouched. Those galaxies aren't moving through space. Space itself is expanding between us and them. Relativity forbids objects from outrunning light, but it says nothing about space stretching faster than light can cross it. That's why there are galaxies we'll never see, whose light will never reach us, because the distance between us grows faster than light can travel. They exist beyond our cosmic horizon, not gone, not hidden, but forever out of reach. The universe isn't just vast, it's also slipping away. Fact 7. The bells of gravity. When two black holes collide, the universe itself vibrates. They merge in silence. No sound, no light, but their union sends ripples through space-time, waves that travel across the cosmos like tremors in a vast ocean. These are gravitational waves, ripples that stretch and squeeze everything in their path. As the newborn black hole settles, it rings, like a bell struck by creation itself. Each note lasts just a second, then fades into the silence between the stars. In 2015, we heard it for the first time, not with ears, but with instruments sensitive enough to detect a movement smaller than an atom. That faint whisper told us something extraordinary. Space can move, space can feel, and space can sing. Fact 8. The inverted world. No place bends reality like a black hole. At its edge, the event horizon, the laws of physics begin to twist. Here, time and space exchange roles. Outside, we move through space while time carries us forward. Inside, space collapses inward so violently that the only direction left is deeper into time itself. To an observer outside, you'd appear frozen forever, your image stretched and dimmed by gravity's pull. But from your point of view, you'd fall in freely, and your journey would end in an instant. What lies beyond? No one knows. A singularity, a doorway, or simply the end of meaning itself? Inside a black hole, time doesn't pass, it happens. Fact 9. The paradox that remembers. When something falls into a black hole, it seems to vanish forever. Matter, energy, even light, erased from existence. But quantum mechanics insists that information can never be destroyed. If black holes swallow everything, where does that information go? This is the information paradox, a puzzle that haunted Stephen Hawking for decades. Some say the data is trapped on the surface of the black hole, encoded in faint patterns of light. Hawking radiation. Others think it escapes, scrambled beyond recognition. Perhaps the universe never truly forgets anything. Maybe memory is written into the fabric of space-time itself. The black hole, silent and dark, might just be keeping a secret it refuses to let go. Fact 10. The quantum sea. If you could shrink smaller than an atom, smaller than a proton, smaller than anything we can imagine, you would find chaos. At that scale, space-time flickers, blinking in and out of existence. This restless energy is the quantum foam, a seething sea where particles and light appear and vanish 1 trillion times a second. Nothing is ever truly still. The universe is made not of matter, but of movement, waves upon waves of creation and destruction. At the smallest level, reality is not solid. It's fluid, restless, alive. Even the emptiest vacuum is a storm of possibilities, bubbling with everything that could be and everything that will be. Fact 11. The hidden web. Everything we see, the stars, the planets, the light, is only a tiny fraction of what exists. The rest, almost all of it, is invisible. Astronomers call it dark matter. It doesn't shine, it doesn't reflect, and it passes through everything, even you, as if you weren't there at all. Yet without it, galaxies would fly apart. We can't touch it, but we can feel its pull, a quiet gravity binding the cosmos together. It forms an unseen web, a skeleton of the universe, connecting galaxies with strands of pure force. You float within that web right now, surrounded by a substance we can't see, but that holds all things in its embrace. It is the invisible architecture of existence, a dark mirror that keeps the universe whole. Fact 12. The force that pushes everything apart. As if dark matter weren't enough, there's another mystery, darker still. The universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. Something unseen is pushing galaxies apart, stretching the fabric of reality faster every moment. We call it dark energy, but that name hides our ignorance. We don't know what it is, only that it fills all of space, and that it's winning the cosmic tug-of-war against gravity. If it continues to grow stronger, every galaxy will one day drift beyond sight, and even light itself will lose its way. The cosmos will fall into quiet isolation, a dark sea without a shore, a universe where distance wins. Fact 13. The echo of the beginning. Once the entire universe was light, thick, blinding, unbroken light. Then it cooled, and that light began to travel, freely, endlessly. We can still see it today, faint and cold, as a whisper in the form of microwaves. It's called the cosmic microwave background, and it's the oldest light we will ever see. Every direction you look, that glow surrounds us, an echo of when everything began. When we listen to it through radio telescopes, we're hearing the sound of the universe as it was just 380,000 years old. A soft, eternal hum, the afterglow of creation itself. Fact 14. The ghost particles. Right now, billions of tiny travelers are passing through you every second. They are called neutrinos. Particles so light, so elusive, they can fly through entire planets without touching a single atom. They come from the hearts of stars, from exploding supernovas, from the dawn of time itself. They carry no charge, barely any mass, and almost never interact with matter. They pass through your skin, your bones, and the earth below your feet like whispers through mist. You never feel them, but they are everywhere, reminding us that even the emptiest space is alive with motion. Fact 15. The birth of light. Every second somewhere in the universe, a new star is born. gas clouds collapse, ignite, and a spark of fusion ignites the darkness. Billions of these suns burn right now, each one a furnace of life's ingredients. Most will live and die unseen. Some will give birth to planets. A few will end in fire. Supernovas so bright they outshine entire galaxies. Every new star is a story that begins again, a reminder that creation is still happening, every heartbeat, everywhere. The night sky isn't finished, it's still being written. Fact 16. The music of space-time. The universe is not silent. It hums softly, constantly. Ripples of gravity, waves born from colliding black holes, pulse across existence. They stretch and squeeze everything they touch, so faintly that even the atoms in your body move with their rhythm. We call them gravitational waves, a new way of hearing the cosmos. When we first detected them, it was like hearing the universe sing for the first time. A vibration in the dark, a low note of creation echoing from a place where light itself could not escape. Every wave tells a story of birth, of death, of eternity. Fact 17. The cosmic spinners. When a massive star dies, it sometimes leaves behind a neutron star, a fragment of unimaginable density. A single teaspoon of its matter would weigh billions of tons. Some of these remnants spin hundreds of times each second, shooting beams of radiation into space, cosmic lighthouses marking time across eternity. We call them pulsars, and they are the most perfect clocks known to science. Their heartbeat of light never falters. Even after their creators are long gone, they continue to turn. A reminder that even in death, the stars still move. Fact 18. The infinite game. There are more possible chess games than atoms in the observable universe. Each move multiplies possibilities, branching into trillions upon trillions of outcomes. It's a humbling reminder that infinity can live in something small. A wooden board, 64 squares, and the imagination of the mind. The universe itself plays a game like this, moving particles, stars, and galaxies across the cosmic board of time. And maybe we too are part of that grand play. Each decision, each thought, a single move in an infinite pattern that never repeats. There's fact 19. The Great Wall. In the deep sky, there is a structure so vast it almost breaks our understanding of scale. It's called the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall, a colossal web of galaxies stretching more than 10 billion light-years across. It's not a wall of stone or dust, but of gravity, a vast filament binding matter into clusters and rivers of light. When you see its map, it looks like veins in a living body pulsing through space. It is the skeleton of the cosmos, and you are a cell within it, a tiny part of a structure so immense it cannot be seen all at once. Fact 20. The coldest place. Far from here, in the constellation Centaurus, lies the Boomerang Nebula, the coldest known place in the universe. There, gas from a dying star expands so fast that it cools below the temperature of the cosmic background itself, just 1 degree above absolute zero. It's colder than interstellar space, colder than any natural point we've ever found. Motion nearly stops. Light barely moves. Even atoms seem to hesitate. And yet, this place was made by death, a star's final breath, creating the most silent stillness known. Fact 21. The bending of light. Light doesn't always travel straight. In the grip of immense gravity, it bends. Near a black hole, light can curve so sharply that it circles the darkness several times before escaping. To an observer far away, the same star can appear multiple times, its image warped into rings and arcs of brilliance. This is gravitational lensing, the universe's natural magnifying glass, where mass itself shapes the path of light. It's proof that even brightness must bow to the weight of reality. Every beam you see has already danced to gravity's tune long before it reached your eyes. Fact 22. The collisions that never touch. When galaxies collide, we imagine chaos, stars smashing into each other, worlds shattering, but space is almost entirely empty. Even in galactic collisions, stars pass by unharmed, missing each other by unimaginable distances. The true violence happens in their gas and dust, waves of compression, new stars igniting like sparks in a storm. It's a reminder that even destruction can give birth to beauty. Galaxies may merge, but in their meeting, new light is born. Fact 23. The strange weather of other worlds. Not every planet has rain made of water. On some worlds it rains molten iron. On others, liquid glass or diamonds. The color of their skies, the rhythm of their storms, all depend not on sunlight, but on chemistry. Imagine clouds of metal, winds of crystals, seas of methane. The universe has no single definition of weather, it only has imagination expressed through storms of infinite form. Fact 24. The lonely travelers. Between the stars drift planets without suns, dark worlds, unanchored, forever wandering the void. These are rogue planets, born in systems like ours, then thrown out by gravity's chaos. They roam cold and unseen, their skies empty, their nights eternal, and yet some may still hold warmth deep within, a quiet ember at their core, keeping the memory of a sun that was once theirs. They are the lost children of the cosmos, still searching for light. Fact 25. The holographic secret. What if reality isn't what it seems? Some physicists believe the universe might be a hologram, a three-dimensional projection encoded on a distant two-dimensional surface. In this idea, everything we experience, space, depth, time, could be information painted on the cosmic horizon. If true, then reality isn't less real, it's more mysterious. We are part of a pattern too vast to imagine, a film still playing on the screen of infinity. Fact 26. The infinite foam. Perhaps our universe is just one bubble in a vast cosmic sea. This is the multiverse, a theory that says our cosmos is one of countless others, each with its own laws, its own version of reality. Some may be lifeless, some chaotic, some eerily similar to ours, a mirror reflection in the endless foam. If this is true, then creation never stops. It divides and divides again, forever dreaming itself into new forms. Fact 27. The coincidence of light. Look at the sky. The sun and the moon appear almost the same size. It feels like chance. But maybe it isn't. The sun is 400 times larger than the moon and also 400 times farther away. That perfect ratio creates the miracle of total eclipses, the only place in the known universe where they happen so precisely. Coincidence? Or the universe's way of winking at us, reminding us that order hides in chance and wonder hides in math. Fact 28. The fading of light. Entropy. The slow unraveling of everything. It's the law that says all order eventually gives way to chaos. In the end, even stars will burn out, galaxies will fade, and the universe will grow cold and dark. This is the heat death, when all motion ceases and time itself loses meaning. But until that final silence, the cosmos keeps creating, keeps glowing, keeps breathing. The end is not tragedy. It's the echo of everything that ever was, resting at last. Fact 29. The loops of creation. Some scientists believe that black holes might not end things, they might begin them. What falls in could one day ignite elsewhere as a new Big Bang, a new universe budding from the death of an old one. Creation, feeding creation, forever looping, forever becoming. If that's true, then nothing is truly lost. Every ending is just the start of something waiting to be born. Fact 30. The universe looking back. Perhaps the strangest thought of all. What if consciousness itself is the universe observing itself? Through us, the cosmos has found a way to look inward, to feel, to wonder, to ask why. We are not apart from it. We are it. The atoms that form our thoughts were forged in stars, and now those atoms contemplate their own creation. Maybe that's the point of it all. Not to reach the stars, but to realize we've been them all along,